Hey, welcome back to Let's Play Ratchet and Clank 1. Today we're gonna go do a lot of fucking shit, actually. But first off, we're gonna go to the Kogor Refinery Orxon. Search the laboratories. There's 2 gold bolts here, neither of which we can get. There's also 2 skill points here, neither of which we can get. Because we don't have the O2 mask. That's gonna... I believe that's actually... what the next planet after we've returned to Battalia. Yeah. So I guess pretty soon we're gonna be able to do a lot more stuff. But first of all, Clank is the only one that can actually walk around here because yeah, an O2 mask is needed for organic life forms to walk around here because the air is too polluted and poisonous. So that sucks. Let's take a look at the map here. It's quite the large area. It really is, but this entire place is mostly all we're gonna be using as Clank. It's gonna be a little bit of a trek. It's gonna be quite the long haul, even you might say. This Gadgetbot up there is some very important shit, but we're not gonna get there for now, for a good while actually. Gadgetbots, I believe they don't actually fall off a cliff or anything. No, they just wait on you to get back. This here is a teleporter. You can make Gadgetbots enter it so that they appear over there, and that's pretty good. And then we can make all 3 of them, or not, make all 3 of them there, enter that one. That's good. The funny thing is, in this planet, we're gonna get a shit ton of these Gadgetbots actually. Most of them will die on their way, because I believe, oh, or not. Maybe the Gadgetbots were pretty competent over there, but never mind. Oh, jeez. Hello. Goodbye. Enter that. Good. So yeah, like I said back on back in that spaceship, the Clank missions are pretty fun. There's an entire game actually made out of the Clank missions. It's called Secret Agent Clank. It's kind of a nod at Ratchet and Clank 3, which we'll get to eventually, and we'll get to why it's a nod against that eventually as well. But I don't know why that guy's there. I guess it's just to fill some space up, or just as a little bit of a warning, like don't walk over there. I guess. But yeah. Speaking of, there are a shit ton of Ratchet and Clank games, most of which okay. So there's basically like I've already talked about before. There are 2 eras of Ratchet and Clank games. There's the originals, which are on PlayStation 2, and a little bit on the PSP. And there are 2 games on the PSP. It's Size Matters and Ratchet and Clank. Secret Agent Clank. Both of those games I would consider as spin-offs. I know that Size Matters is pretty much like a really tiny Ratchet and Clank game, but I don't know. I just see it more as a spin-off other than a full Ratchet and Clank game, because the story is never like relayed in any other Ratchet and Clank game, so it's kind of like that game never even mattered, to be honest. Which makes me feel like it's a bit of a side game, it's a bit of a side story, and doesn't really matter. So that is also why I won't be playing Secret Agent Clank or Size Matters on this channel. At least I don't think I will, and if I will, it's not going to be for a good while. It's not going to be included in this series, at least. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play the four main games of the classic series, which is Ratchet and Clank 1 through 3, and then Deadlocked, or also known as Gladiator in the Americas. And oh wait, no, the other way around. Over here in Europe, the game is known as Ratchet Gladiator, and over in America, it's known as Ratchet Deadlocked. It's called the Ratchet Deadlocked because it's just like, hold on, I gotta make them wait on here, I think. Yeah, okay, so wait. It's called Ratchet Deadlock because the Clank doesn't even... Well, Clank does makes an appearance in the game, but you don't actually ever use Clank in that game. I guess you could see it as a spin-off in that way, but it actually is referenced in other games, so it's not really a spin-off in that regard. But that's basically the 4 games that I'll be playing of the classic era, and then there's the Future series, which is basically Hold on, okay. Not follow, enter that, okay. Which is Tools of Destruction, Quest for Booty, Track in Time, and then there's also Nexus, but I don't think Nexus is actually ever used as a future game. I think that's just a standoff alone, tiny Ratchet and Clank game. But it is basically just the end of the Ratchet and Clank series, story-wise. And those 4 are the games I'm going to be playing from the future series. Because the thing is, there are 2 other games in the future series, sort of, which are All for One and Q-Force, which also is a different name in America, which is Full Frontal Assault, I believe. But those 2 games, again, are kind of like spin-off games. So, again, I won't be playing those. So basically, I'll be playing 8 games for this entire Ratchet and Clank series, and that's really just about it. And hey, that entire conversation about what games I'm going to be playing in the series led us over to this guy. Which, hey, look at that! He's the magnet boots. They're magnetized, and now he suddenly can put them in his ass. Ass though. Actually, ass at all. Technically we could go down and already go back, but there's a little bit more to do here, so let's go on and do that instead of going back all the way. Okay, this place, as you can see, there's a gold bolt up there. That one is a fucking pain in the ass to get. People who've played and 100% of this game know how much of a pain in the ass that one is, because you have to use the Visibomb for that, and the Visibomb is basically a weapon that has guided rockets that you guide yourself. It's like the Devastator, but you yourself move the rockets around. So I like the weapon a lot, but I also don't, because controlling the rocket it's kind of janky, and it doesn't really work as well as you want it to. And that is really like shown off perfectly during you getting that gold bolt. But we'll get to that eventually. Not soon. I guess that would be like episode 13. Something like that. It's kind of weird how I have all these things sort of planned out. Did it kill one of my robots? I don't think it did. You know, this kind of reminds me of like Pac-Man. I don't know why. It's like as if there's like a string of like pellets following each other. The pellets that Pac-Man eats. I don't know. Kind of just reminds me of like a string of Pac-Man pellets. It's a little bit weird to get reminded of. Let's see where that guy goes. Alright. That's good enough. It's not too difficult of a puzzle. It's just a waiting puzzle. Speaking of waiting, gotta wait some more over here. It really is a good thing that the gadget bots don't fall off cliffs. Because if they did program that would have been a fucking pain in the ass to get them around here. Kind of like how you have Pikmins. I guess this is kind of like a really miniature, tiny version of Pikmin, huh? Than a more dumbed down version of it. Hey, it's kind of foreshadowing to my channel possibly, because I might be doing the Pikmin series after this one. Hey, wait, what? What did I leave one of them? Was that one of the maze? Hold on. Well, apparently I forgot that guy. Did I forget him? Well, I swear I didn't like forget a guy. Maybe he exploded on the entrance there. Oh, I guess that happened. Oh well. Yeah, I believe this is the last place of importance. Oh, get out of here! Get out of here! Okay. I believe this is the last little Gadgetbot puzzle that we have on this planet. I don't actually remember if this is like the last time we even use Clank, like on his own. But I seem to like remember that it is. I'm not completely sure about that though. We are gonna get an insane amount of Gadgetbots here. As you can see, we're gonna like get like fucking like 10. Oh, okay. Just destroy my Gadgetbots, why don't you? Why is that guy stuck again? Thank you. And you as well, can you come over here? Thanks. I'd rather not lose my Gadgetbots again, like last time. You attack that guy. Ooh, fucking destruction of them all. Jesus Christ. Hold on. Why is it particularly that one that just doesn't come with me unless I'm like close by? It's a little bit of a weird way to do this, huh? Just there's a lot of fucking guys here. Jesus, I do not remember them being that much of a pain in the ass. Fucking hell. Okay, well, one thing I don't like is that if you're like behind the gadget bots, or like I mean in front of them, and you give them a command, they just fucking, they don't do it, they bump there. Fucking, now they're gonna die. Good job. Well done, gadget bots. Well done. I guess it needs 10. Fucking hell. You know, maybe if you guys wouldn't stop right as you'd like bump into me, maybe we could have had some fun then, but nah. Hey, you had to fucking decide to do some stupid shit. Christ. Do I have all of them right now with me? Guess I do. I can't count with shit right now. Hold on. Is that 10? It's 10. Can't really see. Is that 10? Can't count. Whatever. Whatever. If it's 10 or not, I guess we'll see once we throw them in the bin here. Throw them in here. There. Go in. I think that's 10. Good. Yeah, just okay. I like how fucking just it just blows up. It's just gone. There's no explosion animation. It's just gone.
Better not let Ratchet see this one.
Now that Pokataru, huh? I don't think I like the sound of Ratchet not being allowed to see that one. But hey, whatever, it doesn't matter. Let's go back in. Whoop! Back in the ship.
Hey! You giving me these or not?
They are magnetic. I appear to be stuck to them.
Oh. What do you have in there?
Gears, metal filings, dust.
You know what I mean. What is it?
I will show you this, but you must promise to stay focused on our mission.
Is it something about Quark?
Cities are full of smog, swamps are full of muck, and tar pits are full of tar. But here at Joe I Resort, the sun shines 24 hours a day. Visitors get a free O2 mask to explore our warm waters. The benign marine life will welcome you to the big blue world under the sea. You can also use our complimentary flippers to partake in speed swimming. So come to Joe I Resort and leave your world and your troubles behind.
July Resort, Pokitaru.
I knew it.
Oh, come on. Switch off your nerd circuits and have some fun. Look, we'll go just long enough to pick up the O2 mask.
Perhaps the extra oxygen will help your brain to function properly.
Yeah, and maybe the salt water will rust your mouth shut.
Speaking of salty things, these people are getting really fucking salty at each other. Anyway, we're actually going back to Iridia. So, I'll meet you back at the place where we're going in Iridia.
Fantastic! You got it! Great work, kid.
So, are you gonna represent me?
You bet, kid. And as a signing bonus, I've got this.
Cool helmet.
That is a sonic summoner. It is used to attract sand mice.
Right, and it's all yours. Well, I'm off to finalize the paperwork. I'll have my people call your people.
Do you have people?
The sonic summoner allows you to interact with the mysterious and intelligent sand mice species. Despite their innocent appearance, sand mice are very effective and aggressive hunters. Simply equip the sonic summoner when you are near a sand mouse house, and a mouse will emerge to greet you. If the mouse likes you, it may offer a bit of high-caliber tactical assistance.
I like the fact that you can see that they used PlayStation 2 footage for that. Because, literally, they didn't have PNGs figured out back then. It's a fucking JPEG with the sand sharks. But anyways, now that we have the... oh yes, get that jump animation in there. Now that we have the fucking... What, metal boots? I keep fucking forgetting the name of them. The Magna boots. We can go in here and get a gold bolt. It's the last one of the planet. Hooray! Well, anyways, I'll meet you back I'm playing a Battalia at the place where we have to use the Magna Boots. Oh hey, now that we're back here, we can actually explore this little ventilation shaft. They call it a ventilation shaft. I don't see the ventilation part in this. I see the shaft. But even then, I don't actually see a shaft in this. I just see a fucking ventilation. No, what the f— I don't see any of this. I just see a bar that I'm walking on with Magna Boots. That's all. It's just a fucking metal bar that I'm walking on. Who the fuck designs a ventilation shaft like this? Who? Who would? Who would design a ventilation shaft that goes into a blown up wall? It's not a fucking good decision. Anyways, there's one thing. Is that now that we have access to Poketaru, we can actually buy the Visibomb gun, which is also needed for a couple of skill points that I believe we haven't even gotten yet. Or, well, actually, I feel like we might have gotten— oh, hello, tanks. I feel like we might have gotten all the skill points that we would have been able to at this point. So, okay, these tanks are a real fucking a real pain in the ass, actually. Especially now that I only have 1 more health. And, those tanks you also have to kill with the thing that you summon with the Sonic Summoner. Okay. Let me grab that health, because I need that. I need that. Okay. So there's 4 tanks you need to kill with the Sonic Summoner. It's a real fucking irritating thing, and I'm gonna do it at the end of the episode. I'm not gonna do it yet. I wanna finish up this planet first before I do the skill points of it. Because I mean, I've already done one of the skill points, I believe. Yeah, I've already done one of the skill points, and the other 2 skill points, one of them deals with this big thing over here. And hey, look who's back!
Hey, I know you two.
Look, the plumber's back.
Very funny.
What are you doing here, sir?
Maintenance. What else? I helped fix this planet's useless air defenses.
Well, I think you'd better hurry up.
The turret works fine, you little yahoo. It's the locals. They haven't got the skilled manpower to use it.
I'm a pretty good shot.
You? No, I could lose my job.
Oh, come on. What's the sense of keeping up a turret if nobody's gonna use it? Besides, the Blarg chased you off the last planet. Why don't we pay him back?
Well, all right, go on if you want. Just don't break anything.
Nah, I'm not gonna break anything, dude. Well, except for these boxes, because I want some bolts and some health, dude. Okay, this is kind of a difficult mission. You basically have to shoot down, I believe, 4 like fighter ships. But they keep shooting missiles at you, and you kind of have to keep a good eye on your radar right there. I believe the white dots mean it's a missile. Yeah, okay, or a red one. Never mind. So yeah, basically there are 4 of these ships. You have to destroy all 4 of them. And oh, okay, I'll take that. That's actually a really fucking difficult skill point to get. The skill point with this one is you have to shoot down one of those normal Blarg ships that are flying around. It's very difficult to even hit one of those. So I'm really glad I just got that at fucking random. That's really great, actually. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna shoot this one down. There are 3 small ships, and then there's one really large one. Okay, I'm gonna get hit by that. Or not. The large one is a real fucking pain in the ass to beat. Okay, I'm just gonna allow myself to get hit by that one, because that one's just a pain. Speaking of a pain, come on. Fucking hell. Okay, I might have to do multiple tries on this one. This one is very challenging. There's the big one. Shoots a ton of missiles. It's also a piece of shit to take down because it takes a long time. I get the feeling I'm gonna have to retry this because those missiles, man, they're really a pain in the ass. Also because you can't really see them that well until they like get real close up with you, like that. But whatever. I'm doing well enough to the point where I might be able to do this without dying once. You don't really die. It's just the life of the ship, the life of the turret is just it's gone. You just get a retry. It's really simple as that. Ooh, okay. What I don't like though is controls on this thing. Okay, good.
Well, well, well. Looks like he's good for something after all. Here, take this.
What is it?
It detects underground bolts. My grandfather designed it to suck up loose change on any planet in the galaxy. What a cheap old man he was. Well, see you around sometime.
Since you now own the metal detector, a bolt icon will show up on screen whenever you are near a buried stash of bolts. When equipped, the metal detector will give you signals to indicate your proximity to the buried bolts. The detector plate will always indicate the direction to the bolts. Hold down the circle button to activate the device. As you move closer to the bolts, the rings will become redder and the beeping will become faster. Continue holding down the circle button, and once you are directly over the bolts, the metal detector will suck them out of the ground.
Because I will say, this is actually a pretty cool gadget, pretty nifty. It is a good way to collect bolts, sort of. As you can see, it doesn't really collect that many bolts, but it does its job, and that's all it really has to do. Anyway, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna just kill all of those 4 tanks with the little guy that you have to spawn, and I'll be back once I've destroyed all 4 of them. That's one. You do have to actually do this all in one go without dying, so that's a bit of a pain in the ass, but it's manageable. Alright, for some reason I think it despawned or something. I don't know. I hope it counted. So sometimes the game decides to be a massive dick and just not spawn the 2 tanks at the end of the stage. So if that happens to you, you might want to just go off to another planet and then return to this planet. That should respawn the tanks. That's 3, I think. Oh, you cunt. It's gonna disappear again, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Got the skill point. That's good. Alright. Well, that is all for this episode. So, thank you for watching. Next time we're gonna go over to the Resort Polkataru. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And I'll see you guys for the next one.